Hey everybody, and welcome to this preview of the fantastic Alien Sea course that we will be using tonight in the CVR World Cup. So this is two races back to back where we're going to be doing something different to the Desert High Road 5K. I mean, the name doesn't quite roll off the tongue, but to be quite frank, I've not actually ridden Fantastic Alien Sea, so this video is me going through the ride or going through the course to try and be better for the broadcast tonight, but it's also to give you, if you are time crunched or if you simply just don't have time to preview, or if you don't have access to Canary, which is actually the only method of which to recon Fantastic Alien Sea, well, here's the video. Pause it at any time you want to see it or you want to look into something, but this is Fantastic Alien Sea. It is on Canary 278, which is our testing playing ground, the latest version where all the new graphics, all the new maps, all the new, extensions gets added before they go into the production, which is the one that the majority of you guys see. But at first glance, Fantastic Alien Sea, I think it's modeled based on Alison Kubota's Loopy Skyway. I think that's why it's like loops everywhere. Like at first glance, it looks like somebody just went crazy and just puked all over the screen, and that's what came up with it. But if you look further down, you'll see it's just one long drag. We're currently at 2%. We'll up the equalized watts. Thank God I am on a keyboard. I haven't ridden my bike in quite a while, so I wouldn't be that fit to ride this hill and talk at the same time. But it looks like we start off from the gun. It's around 2% and then a sweeping left hand. Not too steep. I think you can take it with a bit of speed. You are going uphill. It is 100% trainer resistance, so you will feel that as you ride the Fantastic Alien Sea. But there's quite a lot of twisty and turns on this, so I do imagine, especially on the descent down to the finish line, that you're going to have to be awake. So you're going to have to put on the pressure uphill, try and stay in the draft as much as possible, and then on the descent, I think you have to be aware. But first of all, one thing that strikes me is the graphics. Like, I have been with Cade since pretty much day one of pre-closed beta, and we're now, 3 months into the closed beta, and the graphics have just leaped ahead light years when you look at this course. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's a fantastic course that appeals to the visual senses. It's stimulus. I think it's very, very pretty to look at. And you are riding on top of an alien sea. I mean, how often can you say that when you're riding your bike? We're still at 2%. It's still twisty and turny. There are going to be 2 power-ups available tonight. You're going to have comeback kit like usual. I think it's 1 comeback kit in total you're going to get tonight. It's going to be difficult to use it because when you do use the comeback kit, your speed usually propels up to 63, 65 kilometers an hour. And if that is the case, you will find yourself crashing on this course. And then the second power-up, which Nigel on the forum earlier today mentioned, is the uncrashable power-up. So uncrashable power-up makes you slide out, but it doesn't make you crash. If you go over the edge like this, you do not crash. It's on a timer of 480 seconds, I believe. So you get another one every 480 seconds. We're going to be doing 7 laps of this course tonight, of the Fantastic Alien Sea. 7 laps. I think 1 lap is 2.8k. Quick math, that's a lot of kilometers. It's going to take roughly the same amount of time as our Road High Desert races do. We're getting up towards the top. It's just one long drag uphill. I mean, we've seen 1.8%, we've seen 2%. I think we're about to see a bit more here as we get near the top. But it's going to be interesting because we've yet to really experience this kind of racing. And I find myself almost in a deja vu because I said the exact same thing with Ben Shuilong's Summit Island course, because that was the extreme version of this where you had 10%, 7% gradients uphill and you had dive bomb descents where you had to take every corner with precision. Well, it doesn't really look like that's going to be the case tonight with this course. I mean, 2% is still going to feel like a lot because it's 100% trainer resistance. So those riding with a smart trainer tonight will have to use a wide range of gears. But it looks like we've now made it to the top. And now we're going to have a look at the descent as we go back down again, the Fantastic Alien Sea. 7 laps of this. 7 laps of this thing, this little drag here. That's going to hurt. It's 22 meters accumulated every lap. So times that by 7, 140-ish. So it's a good day in the saddle out on the bike, and in the meanwhile, while you're suffering, you can look at the rate sea below. And the cool thing about this is you're able to see all the other riders at all times. So you're always having that visual stimuli of watching other people. If you started the descent, it's 3.1%. You can see the speed is now 45, 46. This is going to be quite dangerous tonight, because if we up it to 367, which is 100% as we know based on the physical equalization algorithm, you'll see the speed going up to 50, 51, 52, and it's just one long spiral. But if that goes up to, yep, there it is, you can crash. If you go over 50 kilometers an hour on that spiral, you will crash. And I can guarantee you, the first 2 or 3 laps, everybody will be going over 50 kilometers an hour. So if you watch this video, you technically have a massive advantage over everybody else going into the first 3 laps tonight, because when it's a new course, we saw it with Road High Desert, we saw it with Summit Islands, everybody just dive bombs every corner. They take it to the limit thinking they can sustain it. And again, here's another crucial point. You can't go over 36 kilometers an hour in that corner. And I've already seen Quinton Molyneux and Timothy Tamont recon this specific course. They've gone out, they've checked the corners, they've checked the power-up usage. As you come down, we're going to come into the misty finish line. It looks like it's a slight uphill finish to the line, slight drag, but you're not quite going to feel that. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Fantastic Alien Sea. Beth York and I will be doing the commentary, and hopefully it's going to be a great race. Go back, go through the video, look at where the pressure points are, think about your power-up usage. I think you only get 1 comeback kit tonight, but you do get an uncrashable every 480 seconds. So what is that? That is every, what, 4 minutes? Every 5? No, it's more. It's every... I should not even have said that. And before Rene Valadis is already typing a message to me. You know, you can do the math, divide by 60. My head isn't really in it. And then you can figure out how often you can use it. But that's the course we're going to be riding tonight. I will see you tonight for the CVR World Cup preseason race.